Hello everyone. I'm really sorry for the delay. So let's start the session. A very good morning to everyone. To introduce myself to you all, my name is Avantika Singh and I'm the digital marketing specialist at Eclet Engineering, which is the provider of MyLoft, My Fingertips, my library on fingertips. On behalf of myself and our whole team at Eclet Engineering, we are delighted to have IEEE, ASME, and Emerald team as well as the many research professionals from AKTU participating with us today. Our sincere gratitude to the Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Vinay Kumar Pathak, Professor M.K. Datta, and Professor Ram Kumar Pathak, Head of the Knowledge Resource Center, to provide Milo to host this webinar. For Nalanda E-Consortium members, we have Ms. Sabarmati Bhattacharya, Support and Training Coordinator at Eclet Engineering, Mr. Ranbir Sedhe from IEEE, Mr. Shikhar Srivastava, Mr. Raj Narayan and Mr. Venkatesh from ASME, and Ms. Disha Lakhanpal and Ms. Neha Shukla from JACE from Emerald here with us to guide you through the session. Again, thank you for your participation in this training program, and we sincerely hope that you will learn in today's session. I would kindly pass the session forward to Ms. Sabarmati. Thank you.
Thank you, Avantika. Um, I'll share my screen now. Let me know if there is any difficulty in seeing my screen or hearing my voice. Hope you all can see my screen. So basically, I'll start with the onboarding journey for MyLoft, and then I will give you a tour of the MyLoft application, and then we'll go to the MyLoft web application as well. So to begin with, for AKTU users, it is important that you register yourself at erp.aktu.ac.in. Once the registration is done, the AKTU ERP team sends your details over to us at MyLoft, and then we put in your details, we register you with MyLoft. After your registration is complete, you will receive an email like a welcome mail with a set password link within that mail. Click on that set password to create a password for your MyLoft application. Once that is done, you can download the MyLoft application from Google Play Store if you're an Android user, or from the Apple App Store if you are an iOS user. Once you have downloaded the application and clicked on it, the first screen that you will find yourself at is the Select Your Institute. Now, you might be part of some of the colleges under AKTU, but we recommend you to log in with AKTU as the access to MyLoft is brought to you by the consortium. After login, you have to put in your credentials, which is the ERP registered email ID as well as the newly created password that you created a little while back from the welcome email. Once you log in, this is how the screen is going to appear for you. On the top, you will find the AKTU institutional branding. So you will know that you have logged in into AKTU MyLoft institution. Below that, you will find the Google search integrated with voice search. And under that, in the home screen, you will find the library recommends where the AKTU ERP link is available for you. Below the library recommends, you have my bookmarks, which is very similar to how we bookmark certain links in our browser. The most frequently visited websites are usually bookmarked. And under that, you will find all the recently saved articles that you have saved using MyLoft. So now I'll start explaining the features to you. The first feature that we have here is the integrated Google search. So you don't have to jump from MyLoft application to a search application, but instead have it integrated right here. Now, The beauty of this search, why it's different from the normal Google search, is this: that if you make a search here, then you will see lots of results, just like you get the results in Google. However, while you are making a search using MyLoft, the Google integrated with MyLoft, you will know which articles are fully subscribed by your institution, and you will not get any obstacles while trying to access them. This would be indicated with this little MyLoft symbol right below the search result. Now, let's say this particular article is something that you have been looking for. So, all you have to do is simply click on it, and you will be redirected to the page of the publisher. You can go through this article. If you find this to be relevant to your research or your study, then you can simply click on the save option on the bottom right of the screen. Once you do that, it would be saved, and you will find the article here in the recently saved section, as well as in the collection, but the collection section will be explaining in a while. Now, how will this article be saved? This article would be saved without any distraction or any other irrelevant material to what you are trying to study here. As you can see, only the content of your article has been saved into MyLoft, as this is an HTML reader. One more feature of this HTML reader is, for example, if you find a certain portion of this long article to be important for you, then you can highlight this. You have to drag, long press and drag on the portion that you find is relevant to you. Click on this highlight option on the top right of the screen. This would be highlighted. Now, this will come handy when next time you open this article. You can simply click on these three dots on the top right of the screen in the HTML reader, select highlighted text, and the portion that you have highlighted will appear like little notes to you. So you don't have to browse through the entire article one more time to read what is important, but can read them in a very crisp, short manner as you have highlighted them. The next thing here is the listen feature, or the text to speech feature, the TTS. So if you click on it, this article will be read out and you can give your eyes a rest.
Empirical analysis on corporate environmental performance
You
and
can
environmental
increase or
disclosure in an
decrease
emerging
the
market.
speed as per your will.
Empirical analysis on corporate
You can
environmental
also
performance and environment.
skip
Mervaka Hussein Temiz.
sentences
Mervaka
backwards and
Department of
forwards
Business Administration.
as per your requirement. Next, we have the My Bookmark section. So, if there is one particular URL or a website that you visit more frequently than others, then you can simply bookmark them. You have to click on the plus sign, that is the addition, and then search for that URL that you're looking for. Go to that URL that you want to bookmark for yourself, and then click on this bookmark option on the bottom left of the screen. The bookmark would be saved successfully. So this was the home screen for you. Next, there is the e-resources section. The e-resources section is where you find all the library subscribed contents. The databases, the journals, and the ebooks, all of them would be made available to you right in this section. You can browse or you may filter using this filter option on the top right of the screen. Now, searching through this and selecting or saving these articles are just as simple as I showed you. You have to select a particular database that is more relevant to your requirement. click on one of the resources, view the issue. You may change the issue from right here, the issue and the volume from this drop down, and go through the papers that are available there. If something is relevant to what you are working on, what you are studying or researching, you can click on it. You can save this using this save option on the bottom right of the screen, or you may also download the PDF of this article. Right now I'll try to show you downloading the PDF of this article. So here you will find the PDF option. You click on this and the PDF download starts happening automatically if you are on Android. If you are using an iOS device, the PDF gets rendered first, that is, it gets loaded first, and then you have to save it just like you save an HTML article using this button right here on the top, on the bottom right of the screen. As you can see, this article has been saved successfully. Now, if you find these fonts to be very small for you to read, you can increase the font, which will help you in reading comfortably. There's also the features of highlighted text and TTS in PDFs as well. In the e-resources section, if some of the databases or journals or ebooks are some resources which you use more frequently than others, then you can simply click on the star and those would be favorited. So next time you don't have to go through the entire list looking for them, but simply go into this favorite section and there you will find them enlisted. Next, we have the collection section. The collection is where all the articles that you have saved are stored. Now, for collections, you can kind of regard them as folders in your computers. So, if you feel like you can create new collections, this is for organizational requirement of the user. So you can click on this plus option on the top of the collection section and then create a new collection, say academic, and save. If you are downloading only academic journals as of now, then you can select this particular collection as the default, and whatever you save now onwards gets uh, whatever you save now onwards gets downloaded into this particular collection. You can also move your a saved article from one collection to another. For example, this first article that we have saved, you can move it to this new collection, click on move and select academic, and then if you go to the academic collection, you will find it already been moved there. Next, in the settings section, you will find the service requests. So the service requests are for those articles or those purchases which are not subscribed by your institution, but you would wish your institution to give you access to those. So for that, you can put in your requests right from these sections. You have to put in the details. The asterisk ones are the mandatory fields. After that, if you submit those, then your request will be reaching the library admin, and once it has reached the library admin, they will be contacting you with further details on how to go about it. Next, we have the help center here. So the help center gives you access to different kinds of tutorial guides and all the other help sections. So here are little carousels for every section, so you know which feature is available at which part of the application. Now on the home screen, on the top right of the screen, you see a bell icon. This bell icon is actually uh, notifications, where there are two parallel columns of shared and alerts. So shared is the list of those articles which you have shared using MyLoft to your peers or colleagues, or when your peers and colleagues share any article with you, then that article features here. Like you can see, a colleague of mine has sent me an article. The beauty of this feature is that I don't have to click on this and go to that particular resource to download, but rather using this save option right here, I can save this article right from the shared section. As you can see, it has got downloaded into MyLog. Next, we have the alert section. So the alert section is for all the notifications that has been sent by your library admin, and all of that will feature here. From here, you will get to know from time to time of different webinar series and such other notifications sent out by your institution. On the top left of the home screen, you will find this help icon, from where you will also find the how-tos and the FAQs of different sections. So this is divided into uh, different workflows that are there. So login an account, access, save, read, share, tag and organize, and discovery. So if you are stuck in one of these workflows, you can come here in this section and learn using the little articles that are under these sections. Also, the send feedback option that is there on the top, you can send us feedback. You can type in your feedback and send it to us. Also, if your feedback needs more details, like say screenshots or URLs, or there is a complaint that you want to raise, you can raise it at support@myloft.xyz. So that was the mobile app for you. Now I will switch to the web app. There is not much difference in the web app from the mobile app, but there are a few fundamental differences. So those I'll be showing right now. So for those who are more comfortable using the desktop, the MyLoft web app is available at app.myloft.xyz for them. The login procedure is fairly similar. You have to select your institute. So you type in AKTU or the full name of your university consortia. Next, you put in the details that the email ID and the MyLoft credentials that you have created. Once you have logged in, right on the top, you will find this error message saying that you have to install the MyLoft browser extension. So you have to click on Add Extension right here, which will redirect you to the Chrome Web Store. Now, the MyLoft browser extension works in Google Chrome as well as Microsoft Edge. So basically, Chromium-based browsers. You have to allow by adding it to Chrome, add the extension. So once the extension is installed, it will redirect you to the home page. Now you see there's no error. The extension will be hidden under the extension folders in the Google Chrome. We recommend you to pin this extension. You will understand why in a little while. The institutional branding will be here. The uh, Google search would be integrated right here. The library recommends would be here. The My Bookmarks would be just beside it. For adding My Bookmarks here, you have to copy and paste the URL and then continue to add to bookmark your favorite URLs and websites. The notification section would be beside that with shared and alerts side by side. And this would be your account, which will uh, home be home to settings and service requests. So I'll show you how saving works in case of desktop or the web app of MyLoft. Once you have made a Google search, you can see in the results, you will find these MyLoft icons to indicate that you have full text access to these resources. You can click on the resource of your choice from the list. Once it has loaded and you have found this to be relevant to what you are looking for, simply you have to click on this browser extension. Once you have clicked this on the browser extension and then continued with save, it will be saved and reflected here in the recently saved section. So I'll load the screen one more time to see whether or not it has got saved or not. Yes, it has got saved here, and you can open it to find them in a very neat scraped manner of HTML reader where you will find no distraction but only the relevant material. Followed by that, we have the e-resources. So the e-resources, the database, the journals and the ebooks would be featured here. The collections would be right below it. If you wish to create any more collections using the web app, you can click on this option here of add new collection. And the favorite section would be the last module available, where you will find all the favorited resources and articles at the same time. You can even filter using these filters here to see only the favorite databases or only the favorite saved articles, and so on so forth. The service requests are right here under your account. So you can click on service requests and fill in the details and submit, and your request would be sent across to the library admin, who will thus be responding you with his answers to your query. Thank you very much for your time. It was lovely presenting to you lovely audiences. Over to you, Avantika.
Thank you, Sabarmati, for walking us through the MyLove mobile and web application. I hope the users have seamless access and all their queries are answered. I now request Mr. Ranbir Sethi to take the session forward. Mr. Ranbir will present on IEEE.
All right. Am I audible now?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. First of all, a very good morning to everyone, to the entire AKTU, and thank you to the team Loft, Mr. Amit Shukla and Ramkumar Pathakji, for giving us this opportunity to speak on IEEE. We have already spoken on the various platforms wherein we have trained not only AKTU as a group, but also the individual sites. So as if I'm not wrong, Sabarmati has given a very detailed overview of the publisher platform, and in the past also you have attended so many training sessions wherein the publisher always tells you on how to download a paper, how to search. So my focus won't be on the platform today. Rather, I try to update you on some of the websites which are related to IEEE, some of the options which are related to IEEE and are freely available. so that you can make best use of this lean period, you know. So before I start on, I hope that every one of you is keeping safe and healthy. You all are following the guidelines of MHA. So with this, I'll start sharing my screen quickly. Let me just share my screen. Right. So I hope my screen is visible to you. Can someone tell me?
Yes, Ranbir, it is.
Thank you very much. So, yeah. So once again, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. My name is Ranbir Singh, and I take care of India, Middle East, Asia. Now I have been given Africa also, and I also take care of Bangladesh and Nepal. Typically, my and my team's role is to update all of you on this platform that contributes world's one-third literature in the field of electronic, electrical, and computer science. So, we have more than 5 million plus documents which are bifurcated into journals, into conferences, into ebooks, into e-learning courses. At this moment of time, at the inception of our relation with AKTU, they have not taken everything, but they have handpicked 36 highly cited journals from IEEE's digital repository. So I'll be showing you the list of all those journals. I'll be showing you the subject collection. And at the same time as I have promised you that I would highlight more on the research based free features. Sometimes we are not even aware that we do have so many other websites which are related to IEEE, and all those websites are free. So anything which can help you in carrying out your day-to-day research, in carrying out your projects, that really is the mission or the vision of our organization, that is IEEE. So a quick overview of who we are, what we do, why we do, what content we have for AKTU, the new content and publication coming soon to IEEE Explores. The platform is all about new and unique features, which Sabarmati has explained at very length. So I won't be spending much of the time on that. Some of the features which are under development and that can really help you to save your time, that can help you to customize your search, and that will also help you to understand the difference between search and research. So this would be the flow of my next 15 to 20 minutes. I have been given 30 minutes, but I won't take much time because you're going to hear the same sort of information from the different publishers. So I would try to be as brief as possible, and I would try to be as unique as possible. We are the world's largest technical membership run organization with 4,19,000 members who are present in 160 countries. We are not for profit organization advancing technology for humanity. We publish 195 journals, out of which 36 journals is taken by AKTU. We sponsor and co-sponsor 2,000 conferences a year. So every day, 5 to 6 conferences are happening somewhere in the world. Nowadays, because of this difficult situation, we have converted most of our conferences into virtual conferences. We are a leading standard developer. Today, if what Sabarmati was showing, if you are able to download extension, that requires Wi-Fi, that requires internet. So if most of you are using your laptop, in your laptop, there is a Wi-Fi card that clearly says IEEE 802.1. So it's a standard on which this whole Wi-Fi thing is working. Because of this standard, there is a seamless flow of data from both the sides. We do have ebooks. Ebooks are not the part of AKTU subscription at this moment of time. And we also have a very rich library of e-learning courses. Similar kind of courses what you get on edX or Coursera or Udemy. So whenever you get time, you can just go through some of the courses. And we did open 60 plus e-learning courses for free during March, April, and May. So, and we have the data that clearly shows that how much interest the AKTU users have shown in the completion of all those courses. talking about the complete repository of IEEE, as I have told you, we have 5 million plus full text documents, 200 IEEE journals, 2000 conferences, 5100 industrial approved standards. And the e-learning library is so latest and so rich that you can even find courses on AI, 5G, blockchain, Internet of Things, the hot topics like this. When it comes to technical spaces, IEEE is always on the top, but when it comes to impact factor, which is not coined by us, which is coined by Thomson Reuters, nowadays known as Clarivate Analytics. So here you can see that based upon the impact factor, we are leading in almost all the categories. Electronic and electrical, we contribute 30%, all 20 journals, we are on the top. 18 out of 20 in the field of telecommunication, 3 out of 5 in the field of AI. So impact factor is nothing. I mean, usually library take this decision to use impact factor as one of the parameter to decide to procure this particular journal or not. But what I personally feel as a trainer, that it is just a mathematical, it's a computation of total number of citation, that number, or the total number of articles have received over a particular period of time. However, I would recommend you that, just try to, if there is a journal which is a brand new journal, so impact factor probably would take time to, build it over the period of time. So don't solely depend upon impact factor to judge the popularity of a particular journal or a particular publication. Rather, come talk to your library faculty, or talk to the scholarly community, your HODs, your PhD scholars. They are the people who can better tell you, because they are the readers of all those journals, all those publications. So I always encourage all the users, all the listeners, to think out of the box and not just consider impact factor as the only parameter to judge the popularity or the quality of a particular journal. Uh, when it comes to citation, we are 3 times more cited than any other publisher in the world. This is what 1719 analytic report says. So if you are working on a patent, then the AKTU library has given you the right resource, because in patent citation, IEEE is 3 times more cited than any other publisher in the world. So if someone is working on a patent and they are giving citation to your paper, so what you're getting is a patent citation, that is not the normal citation. Some of the initiative what we have taken, which is in the best interest of not only for AKTU, but for the entire globe, we have distributed the temporary username and password to all the libraries. If any of the listener, if any of the end user is listening to this webinar and they are unable to access IEEE because they are working from home, they are not under the authentication of the IP, then the solution one is what Amit Shukla's team is giving to all of you. That is MyLoft. That is number one solution. And second, in case if there is any technical issue, you can always ask for temporary username and password for this limited period of time. We have given free access to 700, now it is 700 plus articles on COVID-19. So this is not the part of AKTU subscription, but we have opened for free during for the limited period of time. So if any one of your friend who is a biomedical engineer or who is a medical practitioner and they're trying to find a cure for this virus, so there are good number of technologies, good number of articles that they can really help, that can really help them to combat this whole pandemic situation. So there are 700 plus free articles available on IEEE Explore for the limited period of time. As I told you, we did give access to 60 plus e-learning courses, but now that access is off. At any point of time, AKTU would like to, request for that access or request for the trial, we can always go for it. Let's quickly understand what content we have for AKTU, then we'll be able to tell you that how easily you can use this resource. So there are 36 IEEE online journals, magazines, and transactions, access to articles accepted for future publication. Your back file is from 2005, though we deliver literature from 1800. There are more than 5 million abstract records. And on top of that, I would like to tell you, which is not on the slide, there are 50,000 plus open access articles, because IEEE is the only publisher where there are 21 other publishers who also stream their content on our website. So, whenever you get time, just browse through it, and you will get a good amount of literature which is openly available. So apart from those 36 journals, there are 50,000 plus articles which are openly available under the open access mechanism. This is a quick snapshot of your 36 journals, and I will share this presentation with all of you so that you don't have to remember all these things. So you can quickly give a quick sneak peek on this. And these journals are coming out of these subject areas. So I mean, you can see that AKTU have handpicked all these journals very wisely, because this number 36 is covering almost all the different subject areas, from computer science and engineering, power and energy, computational intelligence, transportation, biomedical, power electronics, communication, consumer electronics, robotics, signal, software design and development. We have also started capturing the author detail profile pages. Now, if you click on any of the author name, it will give you a quick snapshot of the entire publication history of that author within few seconds. So you can see, for example, Dr. Mazumdar have published 98 papers so far from 2013 to 2020. And that's the brief biography of Dr. Mazumdar. Underneath the individual publications, the articles. So in one click, you can get the entire publication history of that author, XYZ author, with IEEE Explore Digital Library. Some of the new journals: IEEE Journal of Emerging and Selected Topics in Industrial Electronics, IEEE Journal of Selected Topics in Information Theory and Technology and Society. These are some of the new journals in 2020. Some of the journals on which we are working for 2021: IEEE Transaction on AI, IEEE Bits, the Information Theory magazine. So it is always good for users to let them know that what new journals we are working on. That's the meaning of the slide. There is a lot of discussion on open access these days. I mean, if you remember, there's something called Plan S, initiated by China, being supported by Europe, wherein they are encouraging all the young authors to only submit their manuscript in open access publication. Now, this slide is very important for AKTU because these are 21 new fully open access journals, right? So there are two benefits. Number one, I mean, you can go ahead and you can start submitting your manuscript in this. And number two, you can browse these journals, because these journals will give you free access. I mean, these journals would give you free articles, because these journals only accept open access publication. So if you happen to go for open access publication, then there is something called APC that an author has to bear, that is called article processing charges, that varies from $1,700 to $2,000 per manuscript. And the another one is traditional subscription, in which author won't pay anything. The entire cost and the fee will be taken care by the publisher. So these are the list of those 21 fully open access journals. So feel free to submit your manuscript in all these open access journals of IEEE. So this is something I wanted to give more focus on today. IEEE supports open science and reproducible research. There's a website called Code Ocean. The purpose of the website is to provide cloud-based executable space to all the authors, wherein an author can upload the algorithmic scientific code along with the article. So nowadays what is happening that people are filtering article where there are algorithmic codes. So we tied up with this organization called Code Ocean, and this is free. Whatever information I'm giving you today is absolutely free. I'm not doing marketing of any of my product. I'm just trying to make you aware of the different research tool available online for free, and sometimes we don't know about it. So whenever you get time, just go to this website codeocean.com. There are 16 different programming languages: C, C++, Java, Python, R, Hash, MATLAB, Boolean, so you can create your code, you can write your algorithm in these 16 different programming languages. And the moment you are done with your code, you just have to give the DOI number of the article, which is there in IEEE Explore, or which you are going to, even if it is a new article, you can submit it. The moment you give the DOI number, it will get connected. It will start reflecting on IEEE Explore digital library. And there are more than 270 articles with algorithmic codes. And to access those articles, you don't need a subscription. This is very vital information. People don't know about it. So the purpose of the code is to reproduce the output of the entire research within few seconds. It's all about reproducibility. Here you can see on the left hand side, wherever I've given you the example of the article. When you see the code, that means there is an algorithmic code associated with this article, and this is the green color is the output of this code, and this big box between is the widget of CodeOcean. And on the right hand side, I have shown you total number of articles as on today. So whenever you get time, please go through this codeocean.com. The another website that I would like to recommend you is IEEE Data Port. This is also freely available. Data is the new oil. If you talk about all those big industries, I mean, big data and cloud computing, IoT, machine learnings, all those different industries, they don't even exist if they don't have access to a good number of data sets. So on this website, IEEE Data Port, you can store, you can upload or download the data set of up till 2 TB for free. Yeah. So yeah, just give me one moment. Yeah, I'm sorry for the interruption. So you can get the data set from different categories. So here on this website, we are not just limited to electronic, electrical, and computer science. You can see we have a data set on signal processing, on social sciences, on transportation, on finances, on environmental, on astrology. And the best thing about this website is we are hosting all these data sets on Amazon Web Services. So this is what makes us different, because when you host your data on Amazon Web Services, unlike Microsoft Azure or Google Clouds, you will get a lot of data analytic options. So here you can upload or download data set of up till 2 terabyte for free. This is very good information. This is very vital information, because if you would like to attach a data set along with your article, this website is the solution for you. IEEE-datapod.org. So whenever you get time, please spend some time, vital time, or productive time of yours on this website. Preprint server. We have also started giving the preprint service. What is a preprint server? I am doing a research, and it will take me 3 to 4 months to complete the draft version of my manuscript. And then I will submit it to a publisher like IEEE. I'm just giving you an example. I have done my research. I've completed my research paper. It took me 4 to 5 months, and after that I will submit to IEEE. And IEEE again would take 6 to 7 months, sometime more than that, depending upon the threshold of a journal. And then they will tell me whether they would accept it or reject it. In the meanwhile, dear friend of mine, who is a very smart guy, and his name is Amit Shukla, he happens to do a same research and publish with some other publisher, and he get accepted. So I'm not saying that he is stealing my research, but he was also working on a similar thing somewhere, in some other part of the world, and he happens to publish that research before me. So the moment his research would publish, my research would become no more novel or no more new. So it is highly recommended, the moment the draft version of your research is ready, you should upload it on a preprint server. Now, in preprint server, there is no peer review process, and this is also free. Whatever Gyan I'm giving you today is all free. All these tips and tricks is free. So the moment you upload the draft version of your manuscript, you will get accepted in less than 2 days, because there is no peer review process. There are moderators. You will be given the DOI number, you will be given the date stamp, the time stamp, so you have a legitimate proof that this idea came to your mind first. Number two is people would start commenting on your research because you are already public. That will help you to improve the quality of your paper before even you submit to a publisher, right? And number three is because people will start commenting on your research on a social media, say Facebook, LinkedIn, or Mendeley. This would improve the altimetric score of your paper before even you submit to a publisher. So there are a number of benefits that one should, that one will get if they upload it on a preprint server. IEEE author tool A to Z. This is also free. The URL is ieeeauthorcenter.ieee.org. This would uh, cover A to Z of publishing. And the best part I like about this website is uh, most of the things are explained in the form of video. So if I talk about publications, there are three major aspects: writing, peer review, and publication. And all these aspects are thoroughly covered on this website. So whenever you get time, please go through this website also, ieeeauthorcenter.ieee.org. Some of the new features, we have redesigned the entire the homepage of IEEE Explore. Now you can use these operators and or and not within the basic search. There are two wildcard. One is the star asterisk and second is the question mark. So if you put star after any word, it will cover all the different combination, all the different forms of that word. For example, if I put after PROC and then star, it will give me processor, processors, processing, processed, everything. Similarly, the question mark would only replace a single alphabet. So you can use all these operators, all these solution to minimize the searching time. Otherwise, you will try to reinvent the same wheel again and again. That would be the wastage of time. I have told you already. So you can quickly search what the entire world is searching on Explore. We will give you access to top 25 search terms, and that we refresh on a monthly basis. For example, these are the top 20 for the current month, which starts from 5G and ends at MIMO. Now you can also sort your result by most popular. So there are two things: most cited and then most popular. Most popular is the most downloaded. If someone is citing your article, that does not mean they are downloading it also again and again. So most popular is most downloaded. You can follow any particular author, just click on the author name and you will start getting email that there is a new manuscript from that author. You can download multiple PDFs in one go. You can download 10 PDFs at a time now. We have started doing the PDF stamping. Now, when you download any paper, at the bottom, you will get the name of your institution, downloaded time, downloaded date, just to, avoid any abuse of this paper. Index term we have introduced. Some of the features which are under preview. This is one of my favorite feature. Now you'll be able to see a lot of video stuff within the articles in future. Institutional dashboards. This is very good. Every institution would get their own dashboards. Authors from that organization, recently published paper from that organization, most downloaded paper, most cited paper, most cited by patent. And now you'll be able to do the image search also very soon. I mean, if you write wireless, it will scan all 5 million documents and it will give you all the images related to wireless. You'll be able to create a folder as my project, and you can create different folders. If you are doing something on AI and you are searching articles on AI, just create one folder for that. Similarly for IoT and other research based queries. My explore app, I mean, more or less what Sabarmati was explaining. So that's an app available for all of you. Whenever you get time, just go to iOS and Play Store and download this app. With this, I think I am right on time. So I would like to thank you for your patience listening. And I don't know if we are going to encourage questions at this moment or at the later stage. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Ranveer, for giving us detailed insights on IEEE and how and IEEE Explore Digital Library. At this stage, we won't be encouraging question and answers. If they come, we will share with you. I
Thank you
now
very much.
request the ASME team to start their presentation. We have Mr. Shikhar Srivastava, Mr. Raj Narayan, and Mr. Venkatesh from ASME with us here today.
Yeah, hello and very good afternoon. My name is Raj Narayan. I will take you through the ASME and ASC platform, and later on, Mr. Venkatesh will take over this session. So here it is. If I start, so first of all, I would like to inform you that any institution who is accessing the content must see their college name here. It is the basic thing which they need to check before accessing the contents. That clearly shows that your access is on. If your college name or institution name is not available here, it means your access is not active and you are not able to download the contents. Secondly, if you are not accessing the contents through in your campus, so you can access some free open journals or public access which is available with ASME. So any IP based access, the institution which has the IP and accessing it through the IP, they will just type asmedigitalcollection.asme.org in their URL bar and then just hit enter. They will land it into this page and they will start accessing and downloading the contents. I will show you how to access it through username password, as the IP is not configured with ASME for now. My system is not configured with them. So you need to click on sign in. Then you just put your username, which is provided to you. You can get it from the librarian. Click on continue. Then you can put the password. Simple. So more or less all the accessing sites are similar in terms of ways and in terms of search content, in terms of showing the contents on the platform. So here we see that journals, conference proceedings, ebooks, standard, a lot of things are available, a lot of information is available. But as an AKTU, what AKTU has subscribed, this is journals. So how to do that? You just click on this. You will see the listing of all the journals. These are 31 in numbers. You can just click any of these. Like if I click on this, I will see the details of this journal. If you want to know more about the journal, just click here. You can click here and you will see more about this particular journal here. Okay, so you can just go into that. You can see the ISSN number, EISSN number, all the details for the journal. Then if we want to see all years issues, just click here. You will see the issues available for this particular journal. You can jump into anyone. I'm going for 2019. You can pick any of those, and then you can see a tick mark just against this article. So it means that your access is on and you can download this content. Once you click on PDF, you will see this is downloaded. Okay, and now you can save it in your computer system so that later on you can just refer it. Also, if you want to see if you want to filter any content from decade, or if you just want to select any year from here, you just jump into that. You can pick any of the issue at that time. Okay, like this. Then you can also see the abstract. If you find this is suitable for you and you want to read it, you can just click on PDF. You will be able to see this article. So this is the one way to access the content. Second, the another way is to just search the keyword in the search box. It is normal as you search in the Google, or you search in any website or any app like Flipkart or Amazon. It is same like that. So you just type here anything. Means I'm searching for environmental engineering. Okay. So if there is a drop down. If I click Journal of Fluid Engineering, it means it will show the data from Journal of Fluid Engineering. We'll start from this. See, here only 671 search results is shown. Okay. Then if you want the data come from all the content, just click here, all content, click search. You will see 8,10,168. Okay. Secondly, if you want to do any filtration, this is available just left hand side. You can filter from as per your requirement, as per your things. If you want to see the research paper, just click here. See, so it's quite easy to access and download the contents. If you want to see this is available to you or not, when you see this tick box, it means it is available to you. If you see this orange tick, orange open symbol, then it is a open access, and this kind of symbol is showing that is a public access. Okay, and whenever you see available for purchase, it means that access, that content is not available for you. It may be a transaction, it may be a conference proceeding or something. Okay, so I will show you a public access which is available right now. See, this symbol is available here. It means this is a public access, and you can download this as well. You can share this, you can see the citations, everything is available on this page only. Okay. Apart from this, if you search anything here, like I will search for heat transfer. So see, so you can save this search for future reference. Once you click on save search, see this kind of window will appear, and you just want to follow this, you just click here, save your search. So whenever there is any update or anything on this particular journal, you will get notified by ASME. If you want to see the save searches or any alerts which is created by you, just go here, click on my alerts. You can see currently there is no alert. If you want to add any alert, just click here. See, you can pick any of those or you can pick every. It totally depends upon you. You can save the changes. So if there is any updation in this journal, ASC, ASME, risk and uncertainty in engineering system, then you will get notified by ASME, and then you can access the content. Just click on the link available on your email. So this is the benefit of that alerts. So as I show you that you can create save searches, you can go here. You can find the save search which you have created just now. Okay, so if you want to run it, just click is in this. I'll find the details. So this is the thing which how you can access and download the contents from SME platform. In between, if you're accessing the content from here and there and you want to jump to any other journal, you just click here. There is a drop down, just click here. You will see all the listing again, and you can just type, well, click any of that. Okay, so these are the issues which are in progress. These are the impact factor details. If you scroll it down, you will get the Twitter handle for this journal, right? And if you want to just share this with any of your friend or colleagues, so you have that option as well. And apart from this, one thing I would like to inform you and would request you to create your personal login on ASME and ASC websites, because it is very much required and essential for you whenever, means a lot of things are going backend and you don't know what is happening there. Sometimes you don't get the time to access the platform. So at that particular time, your personalized login will help you. If you create your content alert on that personalized login, so you will get updated, you will get notified by the publisher. So just quickly, I will show you platform for ASCE. So the same thing is here. Uh, Normally, access is provided IP based, and whenever you are accessing it through IP, you will see your college name here once you click on asclibrary.org. But if
Raj,
you're not,
let me interrupt you. We will
yeah,
do the ASC tomorrow. Let's focus on ASME today only.
okay. So that's all for ASME. If as told that Q&A is not happening right now, so we'll take it later. Okay, that's it. That's it for ASME, and I'm just handing you this session to Mr. Venkatesh. He'll take it up from here.
Thank you, Raj, for this handover. Very good morning. Sorry, good afternoon to all the dignitaries who are present here. I'm going to quickly share my screen, and there are four. You cannot share the screen. Okay. So only 4 slides. I'm quickly going to take you through GIST Institute initiative and the collaboration that we are looking for. So this is the 4 slides. Please do not worry about the 18 slides. I'm going to quickly take you through just 4 slides. Yes. Okay. Before talking about the expert, I would like to talk about the entire initiative, that why GIST as a company had come up with this particular idea of GIST Institute. And we are doing pretty good, and we are also approaching a lot of universities and colleges who are showing a lot of interest in it. The first slide, as you can see here, is publish or perish. As you call, as being an academician, being in academics, it's very important that every teacher is a researcher. That's how a government itself is looking at. Every teacher is a researcher, and every researcher becomes a teacher, because the forthcoming baton has been given to the students to take up the baton from a researcher as a knowledge. Even as a students, when they go out, research plays an important role. As you all know, the entire global economic cycle itself depends on research itself, where research leads to knowledge, knowledge to innovation, innovates money, again the money has been pumped into research. So research plays a vital role even in corporate, but also as an academician, as teachers, research has become a very important key role. Be it university ranking, UGC promotion, career, ACT, research has become a key role. So what is this initiative that NIMB as GIST has taken it? That's what I'm going to present it to you. And our GIST Institute is being the director will be headed by Dr. Maina Chawla Singh. I quickly want to introduce you to Dr. Singh also, who's not here right now. But then she is the expert who's going to take this entire initiative through. And she is a scholar in residence from American University. And also she's a founder director of Center for Teaching and Research and Learning, IIM University, Gurugram. She has also lived and researched in so many countries like Russia, Japan, USA, Israel, and many more countries, very developed nations. And also she has been a peer reviewer and researcher in almost for 30 years now. So this is our experts. We can also share the detailed report about our expert, Dr. Maina Chawla Singh. She's the expert who's going to handle research for higher education. Why we came up with this? Now the question is, Why? Why do we need an assistant for research? As we all know, research is important, but what is the present scenario in India? What is the present outcome that we are having right now? The rejections are almost 68 to 80%. In terms of manuscript preparation, in terms of the entire process from concept to submission, there are some places where every researcher lags. And we want to fill that particular gap in giving a scholarly publication skill. And also, we at GIST Institute, we realize that these are all skills. These are all skills that everyone can upscale. For example, writing a manuscript, calibrating that into words, because our outcomes are very good in terms of thought process. But when we're putting into writing, these are all skills that we can upskill, and we are ready to contribute. The next slide is what the professional enhancement service at GIST Institute that we offer. Though you can see all the points that has been written on the screen, but nevertheless, I would like to tell you that as an institution, we are looking for an institutional where there's a collaboration. There's a research initiative, huge research initiative that has been going on in Dr. A.T. Abdul Kalam Technical University. I totally agree. In that initiative, we would like to be a part in terms of, because there will be a place where we need a little bit of upscaling, where we need a little bit of coaching, where we need personal mentoring for the students and the faculty members in AKTU. And we are there. We have our experts to do that. And we can offer you on all these professional enhancement services like mentoring, manuscript review, research collaboration connect, brand building. When it comes to collaboration connect, we also right now, I just got off from a webinar from Canada.me, where a lot of international collaboration discussions have been happening. So we are also looking for, we as GIST, as you all know, GIST is already a 30-year-old company who always been in forefront in bringing up the right technology and right solution for the institutions, for the higher education as such in India. Across India and also outside India, we have been offering various services. And this, it's very dearly GIST Institute that we have formed, attending exclusively the problems, the pain points the researchers face. As you can see here, skill, upskill, promotion, receive mentoring support for publication process, enhance career, international connects. And also you can see these are the webinar courses that we offer. We are also offering courses, which can be, these courses also can be integrated part of research initiative. Because when I'm saying AKTU's research initiative, the problems that as AKTU facing will be very different. We can customize a course which can offer, which can solve the research problem that AKTU is facing. As you can see here, session includes choosing a research topic, methodology and sample size, structure a research paper, comprehensive literature review. You can see this list. These are all commonly spoken terminology in research, but mastering this skill is what we are trying to do here. And we have expertise in doing this mastery work. And this is what we at GIST Institute, we would like to offer to you as a collaborative initiative with research program that has been already happening with AKTU. If you have any questions, anything, please let us know. We'll be more than happy to answer. But this is what this is brief about GIST Institute as an initiative, as a problem solver who can be with you, help you in terms of research and research outcomes, and upscale the level of scholarly publication and at an international level. This is what we are looking at, and we are pretty sure that we will. We are also working with a lot of institutions very closely on this initiative, and we really hope and believe that AKT will also be interested with us. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you all the dignitaries who are there in this platform. We're extremely happy that we would be able to offer this particular small piece of information to you all. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity once again.
Thank you, Shikhar, Raj, and Venkatesh for walking us through ASME. I now request Ms. Disha Lakhanpal and Ms. Neha Shukla from Emerald to take the session forward.
I hope everybody can see my screen.
Yes.
Yes, wonderful. I thank the previous speakers. I'd just like to introduce myself. Very good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dishala Kanpal, and I am the marketing manager for Emerald Publishing. I will cover two things today. What does AKTU have access to? And I will also walk you through the entire demonstration of the platform very, very quickly. I will briefly touch upon, if I have time, how to publish with Emerald, and if there are any questions, and if there is time, then we might take questions in the end. Now, I begin with a very, very brief introduction about Emerald Publishing. Emerald Publishing was founded in 1967 by a group of academicians with the aim to create impact on society. And since the launch of our first journal management decision 50 years ago, we have remained committed to this aim, and we've been growing a management portfolio that makes practical impact on society itself. We have over 60,000 authors, 15,000 editorial board members, and content is coming from over 140 countries. Now, what does AKTU have access to? What does the consortium has access to from Emerald? You have access to 213 journals from 9 subject collections. Accounting, Finance, Economics has 41 journals. Business Management Society has 51 journals. HR, Learning and Organization Studies has 25 journals. Information Knowledge Management has a total of 12 journals. Marketing has 23 journals. Operations, Logistics and Quality has 16 journals. Property Management and Built Environment has 20 journals. Public Policy and Environmental Management has 13. Last but not the least, Tourism and Hospitality Management has about 8 journals. Now, in terms of bibliometrics and other metrics, where does all of these 213 journals stand? Now, out of these 213 journals, 196 are listed in the Web of Science. And how do we come to this 196? 61 of these journals are accepted in the Journal Citation Report, which means that they have an impact factor. 135 are listed in the Emerging Sources Citation Index. 175 of these 213 journals have an ABDC journal quality ranking list. Last year, Emerald was downloaded almost 32.6 million times. The journal articles were downloaded, and 50% of these visitors came from developing countries like India and other South Asian countries all over the world. Now, what I will do is I will quickly move on to our platform now, which is emerald.com/insight. Either you can go directly from your institution's website, the portal that they have, click on Emerald, or you can also quickly just put on the URL, say emerald.com/insight, and you will be able to go there. Now, we launched our new platform last year to create a better and seamless, faster user experience. We have completely redone the entire platform. The website is indexed in all major discovery systems and is optimized for both desktop and mobile devices, which means that the website can be used both on your mobile as well as your laptop or desktop. Without any further ado, I will move on to our platform and I will exit the presentation mode. So this is our home screen right now. This is emerald.com/insight. I will just repeat the URL again. Now, what happens is right now I have logged in from my staff account. Therefore, it says welcome staff account, and because it's a demo account, that's why it says STM demo account. The way to know that you have correct access, it will, number one, say welcome. When it says staff account, it will say your name if you register yourself, and also it will give your institution's name. That this will mean that you have the correct access and your access has been set up in the right manner. So all you need to do is, I will log out again. All you need to do is just quickly log in. And how you can log in is a very simple step. Just put in your, we'll click on register. Just click on register. You will be able to put in your name, email address, and just register yourself. If you are in your institution's campus, you will get access through your IP. But in case you have other ways of accessing, please get in touch with, because of the COVID-19 and the pandemic, we have been giving access off campus. So you can just get in touch with your library and ask how they are providing access during this time. Either it can be an organizational access number, or it will be through a remote access, however your institution wishes for the access to be there. So during this time, once you register yourself, this will be very helpful, because not only will you be able to save your searches that you are doing, you will also be able to get the content alerts, and there are other ways of there are a lot of free content which is available on the website, so you will be able to access all of that. Now, just one second. Now you're on the website, and I've already given you the details about what you have access to, but what happens if you wish to go through that information again? All you need to do is click on my products. What it will say is it will give you your institution name here and followed by what you have access to. Because AKT has access to the Emerald Management eJournal portfolio, it will say that it will give you your institution name and it will say that you have access to this. And if you wish to just see here in terms of just what, general sense of what you have access to, you can click on the details and the drop down menu. From here, it will show you the names of each and every journal and how many articles are actually there. But just in case, you can also access them from here. But in terms of how you wish to go through our content, all you need to do is click here, explore our content. You have access to journals, so you click on journals, and then you also click on view our journal content. In case you already know what journal you want to access, this is a simple alphabetical listing of all the journals that we have. Let's say I'm looking for, just do a control plus F. I'm looking for our heat. Yes, I'm looking for the International Journal of Numerical Methods for Heat and Fluid Flow. So what it does is you can already click on the name of the journal and it will take you to the journal page. From the journal page itself, you can subscribe to the table of content alerts. What this helps you do is every time the new content comes in, which is a new issue has been launched, you will get it directly in your inbox and it will let you know. Not only will you be able to be on top of research which is going on, you will also be able to follow the journal that maybe your research is published in, or it's going to be published, or you need to know what sort of new research they are publishing. So you can subscribe to the table of contents. Instead of going through the entire database, you can also search for one within a particular journal itself, and this is what this particular page helps you do. If you wish to search for one particular thing within this journal, you can do that as well. Or else, if you wish to go through all the issues here, volumes, just all you need to do is click on that particular volume and issue. You can get all the articles here and you will be able to click on any of them and start reading. I will just simply click on one. Very simple. Now, this I have showed you in terms of if you know what you have access to, you know which journal you want to go to, and if you do. Let's say, for example, you do not know what you're looking for. We have put in this search capability in our platform, which is called the predictive search. What happens is if you are looking for a particular journal, you will be able to, or a topic, you will be able to search that and go to our search results directly. Let's say you are looking for the methods of heat and fluid flow, or you're looking for something in cybercrime or cybernetics, or you're looking for something like rapid prototyping journal. You can start writing things that you're looking for. I will search. So what this does is the moment you start typing, it will start predicting what you might be looking for. So if you are looking for the journal rapid prototyping or something within rapid prototyping itself, let's say you're looking for hybrid manufacturing, you can see that it starts to search all of our content in terms of if you have books, journals, and you can start in terms of books, it dials down to the single volume itself that you might also want to look for. So you don't need to go into a particular book, then start searching into it. It also predicts that particular volume you might want to open up and start looking at it. So I am looking for hybrid manufacturing. This is a simple search of what you might be looking for. Now you can see that there are actually almost 11,000 search results when it comes to hybrid manufacturing that Emerald has. The article, maybe it is in the abstract or in the article name, or it's a contributor, anything, you are getting 11,000 search results where you have the term hybrid and manufacturing available. Now what does a simple search uh, search window looks like? I will just give you very brief information here. Now, if you can see that there is this tick right here, because I have logged in correctly with the correct details, it is telling me that I have access to this content. If you have a circle or a cross, which for any content that you're looking at, this shows that you do not have access to that content. And if it is from one of those 213 journals, then you need to go back and check with your library on how to get your access corrected, or how you can make sure that you have the right kind of access. If it is anything apart from that, maybe it is our books, it is our journals, then yes, it will give you a circle with a cross, which will tell you that you do not have access to all of that content. Now, the search the search window will show you how many search results they are there, how many results you want on a page. You can actually sort them through the relevance. If you want the newest first, this is showing a 2013 publication. Let's say you want the newest ones. If you do newest to oldest, you can see that this is actually an early site article. This was actually released today. Today is the 26th. This article was actually published today, and it talks about hybrid manufacturing in the larger sense. And you can go through these results. Now, also what it does, it gives you whether it is an article, what type of content it is. It will say if it is a book part, if it is an expert briefing, if it is a case study. It will let you know what sort of content you are looking for. You can also look at the publication date, whether it is an old. You can see what type of content this is. Here it says that this is actually an open access article, someone had published as an open access article. You can view this in the HTML, which means you can open it in a new browser and read it, or you can actually download a PDF as well. Now, very interestingly, what we have done is we have given this short input on how you can decide whether an article is you know is worth for you to giving your time downloading it and having a look. What we've done is we've given a little bit of information right here. Number one, it talks about, if you just click on this summary details, it will give you the abstract, what is the purpose, the design and method, what were the findings. So everything. So what happens is you don't have to go into individual articles every time you do a search. You can actually read all of this here and decide whether an article will fit your search or not. What it also does is you can actually go beyond what you are searching. If you think every article will have a keyword here, if you can have a look, you can actually change your search from right here. If you think that you are looking for calculative regimes within the hybrid manufacturing, all you need to do is click on that word, and this will change your search results to what you have just clicked. You can keep going on within and within reading a particular article to refine your search further. Very, very simple. And now I will just let, because this was an open access article, I'm not clicking on it, I'm clicking on this. I would also like to show you how the journal page looks like. If I just simply click on the HTML, what this will do is this actually gives me the name of the article. It also gives me the information about the authors. If I wish to see where these authors are from, just click on this little button that is here. You will actually be able to see where these people are from, and you can further see, if you wish to find out what other things that they have published. You can click on their name, and they will bifurcate all the articles that they have published with us so far. If you wish to know which particular journal that this has been published in, and you might want to look for more more articles from that journal, this article is actually from the Industrial Robot Journal. If you click here, it will take you to that journal page. You can subscribe to the table of contents. You can also search the journal. You can have a look here, right here. Two things. Number one is all of the issues here. You can also click here and see what are the early site articles. What early site is that the day a paper is accepted, that very same evening that paper is made available for people to read online. We have no embargo on any research that we have, and it is all made available the day it is accepted, so that even if that we have a backup of a few articles that need to be published, and maybe the issue is going to be launched later in the year, but the day it is accepted, even if it will get published, let's say in the Q4 of the year, then even then people will be able to download it, cite the article, the day it has been accepted. So these are all the early site articles. What this page will also show is, just in case you wish to let's say, for example, you are in a hurry to find out, whether, an article, whether my article will get accepted, how much time that a journal will take to accept. This is how you can actually, a clever way of finding out, especially for emerald journals, what is the length of the early site articles. This means that these are the articles which are in line, these have been accepted but yet to be published. So let's say these are only just, let's say, 10-15 articles. So there is a queue of 15 articles that are going to be published, and then your article may be published. So it's always nice to, if you are looking into publishing into a journal, if you see the early site here, if this button is not here, which means that they don't have any queue, they are waiting for articles to come in, and this shows that your article, if written, it goes through the proper peer review process, will get accepted quickly. I will also show you further nicks of how you can find out about publishing in our journals as well. So one way of finding out is the how many early set articles are there. That shows you the queue of that particular journal. So all of this journal page will not only give you access to this, it will give you access to the early site. If you think that the industrial robot can give you more information, you can actually start searching within that particular thing as well. Now, let's say, for example, you are looking for something extremely specific, and you want it to be you want to use the advanced search. You're not doing a basic search, you're looking for an advanced search. Let's say we spoke about hybrid manufacturing. Not only are you looking for hybrid manufacturing, you are looking for additive manufacturing, and within the additive manufacturing, you are looking for the design process, or maybe you're looking for what is new in the design process. So let's see how you can quickly use the advanced search, how you can use the Boolean operators to really take advantage of the wealth of content that is available to you right now. For within the advanced search, what you can do is not only that you can actually bifurcate what content you want to look for. There we have customers who have access to like all of our journal content, our books content, and cases content. So you can search by product. Either you can make multiple selections, you can make a single selection. Right now we're only looking for journal articles. Let's say I will right now click only all the content that I have access to. Let's see what comes up. What I'm going to do is I'm looking for design of AM, which is additive manufacturing. And within the design, I'm just going to say, what can you look for? Within this, there are a few ways that you can search. Either you want to search all the fields, or just the title, the name of the journal article. You want the design of AM to be mentioned in the name of the article, or you want the search term design of AM to be in the abstract. You can also have a contributor name. Let's say you read this article online, you want to know whether it is from Emerald or not, or whether this author has written for Emerald or not. You can actually search by a contributor's name. You can say Dr. Subramaniam, and let's see how many sorry, let's see how many authors come up, who have contributed, who have the name Subramaniam, and how you can find out these journals. So you can search by a contributor name. Also, you can have, if you have the DOI, which is a digital object identifier, if you have that, you can also search through that. Right now, I'm going to do all the fields, and I'm not going to limit myself because I just want to see the entire content that we have. Within the design of AM, you can use these Boolean operators to really refine what you are looking for. What does and mean? And means including. And you will include the search terms. Let's say I will do AM process. So within the design of AM, you are also looking for the additive manufacturing process, everything that defines all of these things. So what does that do? It will search for design of AM. It will do three searches. It will give you searches combining of three things. Single, if the article only talks about design of AM, if the article only talks about, yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I think screen is right now hang on, so it's paused.
Oh.
So I'm so sorry. Means it's still on PPT. I'm not sure. Means everyone are facing the same problem.
I don't know. Is
Avantika, are
everyone?
you there?
Yes, Amit, like, yes. I texted her, yes. If you can please, like, stop sharing and
Disha,
reshare your
Oh,
screen
stop
again.
telling.
I am extremely sorry. My
No
phone is on
worries.
silent. The reason because I didn't want this to be
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You can reshare it, Disha, because
right.
I'm yeah. So viewers, sorry.
No, no, no.
Yeah, it's fine.
Are you able to see this now?
It's perfect. It's
Yes.
perfect.
Do you want me to quickly go through this again? I won't take a lot of time. I've just been speaking for
I
about
think
five,
so.
seven
You
minutes.
should. You should. Yeah, you must.
Okay,
Please.
wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so sorry. This if it does get stuck again, please let me know. I have my phone in front of me now, just in case. All right. All right, so this is our home screen. Again, this is called emerald.com/insight. I apologize that you have to listen to this all over again. I hope the visuals really help you. Okay, so this is our home screen, emerald.com/insight. Like I said, if after my presentation, you still want to find out what you have access to, what does AKTU have access to, number one, all you need to do is click on My Products. If you are logged in the correct manner, it will show you the name of your institution and exactly what you have access to right now, which is the Emerald Management eJournal portfolio. If you wish to quickly see what these details are, please click on the term details, and it will actually give you a dial down of all the journals that we have and all the articles that there are within this. If you can just hold the line for 1 second. Sorry for the interruption. So you can see the name of the journal and the number of journal articles that there are right here. You can click and access this from here, but the most logical way would be to click on explore our content and click on journals. What this does is it gives you view our journal content. This gives you an alphabetical listing of all the journals that we have, and with the right here, if you see all the journals that we have here, and let's say I'll take another journal now. I will take, like I spoke, our first journal that was published 50 years ago was Management Decision. If you right here, if you click on Management Decision, if you know a particular journal that you might be looking for, which is right here, you can click here. With just one click, you can unsubscribe, or clicking will subscribing to the table of contents to that particular journal. You do not wish to, even if you wish to just search in this particular journal, all you need to do is click on this term, which is search within this journal right here, and you will be able to search for content within this journal. You don't have to search for the entire, on the entire site, just within this. Like I said before, if you want to find out how you want to publish quickly in a journal, and you want to know, what is the backlog that journal has, or what's the early site is the fastest way to find out. If you say Management Decision, if I just clicked on early site, you can see how many there are. Just if I just go down, there are so many early site articles right here. That means that they have a huge backlog, and maybe submitting a Management Decision, if you are looking to publish really really soon, may not be the right time. You should look for a management journal that has less articles in the early site, and also the articles that there are, or maybe if there is no early site, that means they don't have a backlog here, and they'll be quickly be able to put your article into the peer review process. Also, a very easy way of finding out, I get a lot of questions where people ask me that, how can we find out, when is the next issue going to come out. The very basic way of calculating this is, if you see, this has, number one, if you see, this has less issues this year, but there are about 12 issues that come in a particular year. If you see 11 12 10 11 12 issues have been coming out, so you can see almost monthly basis this comes out, and you can also find out how many articles that they are accepting. So you would be able to look at the issues and find out how soon that they publish, when is the next issue going to come out. And by looking at the early site, you can find out how, what is the backlog, backlog, and how quickly that the journal will be able to publish your article or not. Just a quick information. Now I go back to my homepage, and I hope everybody is able to see this right now. Like I said, we have a predictive search. I was looking for, let's say, management decision. So what this does is, the moment I start typing a particular word, it will predict what you might be looking for. I am looking for management decision. If you see this, the moment I start typing, it will tell you how many journals or ebooks that there are where management decision is. Like I said, even within this ebook, the correct volume where you might want to go ahead, click and read it, it boils down to till that sort of level, and it searches our content to give you the right amount of things that you might be looking for. Let's say I will remove this. I did a simple search. Let's say COVID. I think COVID is a very, very hot topic right now, and maybe you want to search for COVID. You don't know the you are not looking for an advanced search right now. With a simple search, you want to see what all Emerald has published on COVID. This is the simple search result page that I was talking to you about. Number one, Emerald has so far, since January till date, has published 2,000 content pieces that are on COVID. Now, what the simple search page shows, number one, if you see this green tick, it says content available. This means that you have access to this content and you will be able to read this content. You can, the number of articles or the number of content that is available with whatever you are searching, how many search results you want on a page. You can sort them by relevance. Like I said, if I want the newest first, if you see it says publication date 4th September, this means this is an early site article, and you are getting to read this before the publication date. You will be able to just click on it and read through. This also says, like I said, mentions what type of content this is. It is a book part. It is the part of a book. If you see this says article here, this means that this is an article that was published. You can see what is the publication date. When was this published? This was actually meant to be published today. So that is the level of level of research that we want our viewers to have. We do not put any embargo period. The day an article is accepted, it is made available online. Now, what you can also do is right here, you can sort your results. Number one, only the content that I have access to. So because you only have access to journals and you don't want these book parts and everything to be available, all you can do is click on only the content that I have access to. The moment you click this, because I have access to book parts, it's not clearing that out. But for you, it will take out all the cases, maybe expert briefings, any of the book content. It will take out everything, and it will just give you content from those 213 journals that you have access to. And if you're looking for only open access content, what it does is it also bifurcates all of the search results. We have published, if you just want to see on COVID, we have published till date 24 articles in our open access journals. I'm just quickly delinking this. Also, if you wish to know, or if you wish to bifurcate according to the timelines, you can do that. If you wish to bifurcate according to a particular content type, if you are looking for early site articles only, something which is extremely new, you want to know what is the new type of content which is coming in, which is not yet published but it is made available online. We have articles, we have graph analysis, we have parts of books, we have case studies. We have 13 case studies that have been published in terms of on COVID in itself. So very, very basic. Now, like I said, there's another thing that you can do, which I will tell you later on. I'm quickly pushing to the advanced search because I know I'm coming to an end to my time. Okay, so number one is you can actually bifurcate your content along with the kind of content that you're looking for. If you're looking for a journal article, you can make multiple selections. If you're looking for a book part, you can do that. If you're looking for a case study, you can do that as well. Right now, what I'll do is I'm just clicking all Emerald content so that you are able to see the length and breadth of the content that we have. I will change. Let's say that you are looking for something like blockchain. So how you can search? I can search blockchain within, all the fields. This could be the art title name, abstract, contributor, DOI, any ways for that matter. You can search for all fields within the entire journal, within the entire content that Emerald has. Title is obviously the name of the article. So if you want that blockchain should be made available in the title name, not within the article, but the title of the journal, so the article should have blockchain, then you can search. If the abstract should have it, if they're like I said, like a contributor, if you want, Dr. So and so to be, you want to search if that person has published with Emerald, how many articles do they have. You can actually search through an author's name as well. If you have the digital object identifier, you can search with that. Right now I'm looking for all fields. So just for the basic search, I'm looking for all the content that Emerald has done on blockchain. And I'm not looking for date range, but we can, let's say I want from 2018 to 2020. Let's see in the last 2 years how many articles has Emerald published on blockchain. And I want all content, so I'm not bifurcating this. But if you wish to bifurcate, only open access or only content that I have access to, you can. But I am only searching all content. A quick search will tell you that Emerald has published 2000 articles in the last 2 years on blockchain itself. I can sort it by relevance. I want from the newest to the old. I want to see what is the latest what is the latest content. These are the content which is available. We have about 1751 articles in itself. There are, case studies, there are book parts, expert briefings, all of this is available. So I quickly wanted to show you this. What a simple search also shows you is the name of the title, all of the authors. You can click on any name to find out, how many articles they have written. This is the summary that I was telling you. If you just click on this, you don't have to click on multiple articles to read them. Quickly read through the summary. You can see the abstract, what was the purpose, the design and methodology. If you wish to change your search from right here, let's say you're looking for blockchain, but you're also looking for smart building technology within that. So now you can change this keywords. All of our Emerald articles have these keywords, and if you think a particular keyword is closer to what you're looking for, simply click on it. And what this does is it quickly changes the search results to whatever keyword that you have just clicked. In the same manner, like I said, it's right here, you can click. Now let's say if I sorry now let's say I want to read the article. I think this is what we want, and this is the article that I want to look for. If you see, there are two ways of looking at it. Either I can directly open it as an HTML, or I can download it. So let's click on the HTML. So what the page does is, I have the name of the article, I have the name of the authors. If I want to find out their affiliation, just simply click on this menu button, and it will show you where these people are from. Also, if you wish to go, if you think, wow, this article is nice, let me see what all other articles that this journal has. So this article was done by the Built Environment Project and Asset Management. If you click on the name, this will take you directly to that journal. You will be able to subscribe, you will be able to search, you will be able to find out all the issues, you will be able to find out the early site. Just simple ways of finding out. Now I will go back right here. If by reading you suddenly realize that you need to read this, you need to store this in your laptop for future reading, from here itself also you can download, and you can download from the earlier window as well. Now the layout of the article is such that we have a navigation panel right here. Let's say you know what this is, you read all of these things previously, and you just want to see what the discussions and findings were. So you simply click on any of the navigation panel, so what numberings, and you can directly go to that particular section of the article. You can read through that. Another wonderful way of what we've made easy for our readers is that all the references within the article are already given. You don't have to go to the end of the article to see the references. If you feel a particular reference is nice, what happens is, if you click on it, you will be able to see who's the author, what was the article that was referenced, and this also increases your reading list. One of the ways of reading and increasing your list is going through the references. All you do is click on that reference and you know that, wow, this is something I might want to read, this is research that I might want to read for what I am building as well. So you can look at any of the references that are giving. You don't need to go to by the end of the entire article. What we've also done is our tables and figures have also been hidden. If you wish to have a look, you can expand them. They are not blocking your view. Let's say, this is where the table has. If you click on it, you can actually look at the table. It will open and you can close it right back while you're reading. If you think this is not visible in a proper manner, you can simply click on it. What it does is, sorry, maybe it happens in a figure. So the table is right here. You can just look on the table. I'll scroll down for a better look. So the table is right here. You can have a look at the table, read through. If you have a figure, it is the same for figure as well. If you see, it says see figure 4. If you click on the figure, it will load the figure. If you think it's a little bit small, if you click on it, it actually expands. You can go back and forth into the article, read through the article, and also access the figure right here. So, you are able to access figures, tables, references exactly when you are accessing the article itself. Now, let's say, for example, I'll go back to my search. I've shown you. If you wish to download it, please just simply click on the PDF and right click and save it. Now, a lot of people also ask me about, finding out the time that a journal might take in terms of publishing a paper. I would like to show you this information very quickly. On the right hand side, if you see, each emerald paper has this information. When was that article received, when was that article revised, and when was that article actually accepted. This information gives you a timeline of what you can expect your article to go through as well, and see what is the timelines of publishing it. So just ways of finding out, this information is not readily available everywhere, but if you wish, you can just simply click on an article, download it, and you can do this for any journal. If you think you've selected a journal and you wish to publish in it, please just simply download one article from any of that journals, just one, it doesn't matter which one it is, and see this information to find out the publication timelines. A lot of time people ask us this is the best way to finding out the timelines that a publication might have. So I'm just going to quickly close this, and I'm going to go back to my search results. Also, I was quickly going through the Boolean searches. If I'm looking for something that I want to use, I'll just tell you the functions. I know there isn't time. I also want to quickly cover how to publish with us. There are three things, which is a Boolean operators. If you want to include something in a search term that you are using, or which you can use, just one second. Okay, so number one is and. So this is going to include whatever you are looking for. What does or mean? Either you are looking for blockchain, or you might be looking for something else within the blockchain itself. Also, let's say, for example, you also have the not function. So what does the not function do for you? It will exclude what you are looking for in terms of your search results. So let's say you are looking for blockchain, but you are not looking for corporate governance. So any article, I'm just going to click on not, any article that is on blockchain but also has corporate governance in it will be removed. So I'm just going to search this. if you see, it has given me that there are about 8,000 articles that talk about blockchain, but do not have corporate governance in it. So I will quickly tell you one function that the site has. You can actually save this search if you have and or not. You've done a lot of search and you've come to the perfect search result. You can actually save this search by clicking on this save this search option. So I will also include one more thing. Let's say you are looking for, let me just add a few things. I am looking for um, so I want blockchain. Okay, I'm looking within blockchain, I'm looking for structured data, but I do not want, like I said, I do not want corporate governance. I have done a lot of searching. I'm just doing a very simple search right now, and I'm going to search this. Let's say you've done even more searches, you've added or not various Boolean operators and come to the perfect search result, and you think this is perfect and this is something that you will be coming to, or daily on a regular basis. You can actually save this so that you don't have to do these searches again and again. What it does is it actually saves that thing. I know this does not look pretty right now. We have been developing the website as per the feedback that we've been receiving for from all of our customers. What this search term, what this page is going to do is we are going to add this functionality very soon. Right now, all you need to do is click on this. Let's say this is where it has been searched. It is semi-structured data or structured data, not corporate governance. Here, all you need to do is click on it. This is where our search term was saved. It says blockchain, structured data, and corporate governance. If I just click on that, it will take me back to that search result that exactly was there. In a few months, what is going to happen is the moment a new article is added to this search, whatever that fits this search, you will get an email saying that there are new articles that match the search result that you have done, and you will be able to stay on top of the research that you are wanting to find out. So that this is what is going to get added in a few months. We'll let you know once that capability is done, but this is what our designers are working on right now. So this brings me to an end of the platform training. If we are okay to look at how to publish with us, or if you wish to close, I know it's 1 o'clock and I had my time till 1. So I'll just check if I can take 5 more minutes.
Yes, Disha, please go
Oh,
ahead.
wonderful. Thank you so much. Please note down this website. This is emeraldgrouppublishing.com. See, emerald.com/insight is our product platform. That is where all of our content that gets published, whether it is cases, whether it is books, whether it is journals, whether it is expert briefings, everything related to our content is made available on the emerald.com/insight. Emeraldgrouppublishing.com is more of a service site. Any capabilities that we come up with, any help that you might need is all available here. You want to look for call for papers, you want to look for awards information, it's all made available here. We have made a very, very simple user journey. All you need to do is find the right question that you're looking for. I am an author, and I want to find a journal. What you can also do is, I'm an author, editor, librarian, researcher, or a reviewer, and I need to find a journal, publish my work, find a call for papers, find a book, apply for an award, promote my work, or explore content. So right now, quickly, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say I'm an author and I need to find a journal. Let's say you do not know what journal you want to publish in. You are from a management background and you wish to publish your research in a management journal. All you need to do is come to this site and say that I'm an author and I'm looking to find a journal. You can actually bifurcate all of our journals that we have in terms of our subject areas. Let's say you are from a business management and strategy background and you are looking for this. You can open any of our journals from here and look through them. Also, you can search by their name if you already know and you do not wish to go through these journals one by one. We have, like I said, 51 journals. They're all listed here. And if you think one of their names comes close to what you are looking for, you can actually open that journal. I will quickly show you. Let's say I'm looking for management decision again. So I search for management decision, or I can go through this menu as well, and I say find out more. The moment I click on this will take me to that page that gives all that information. If you just simply scroll down, it tells you the aims and scope. It gives you information about the editorial team. It gives you the author guidelines. It tells you about the journals. It tells you all the call for papers that are going on right now. You can click on any of them and submit. It can give you all that information. Also, we know that indexing is ranking, and ranking are which are really important right now. Everybody wants to, you've got directives from your own institutions that it must be a Scopus journal, it should be in Scopus, it, some say it must have an impact factor. This page tells you exactly where all that that particular journal is indexed in or ranked in. You can see that management decision has a site score of 4.3, which means that it is indexed in Scopus and its site score is 4.3. You can also see the 2019 impact factor. You can see the 5-year impact factor for management decision. You know the kind of quality that this journal holds. This information is available for each and every journal that we have on this platform. Let's say you want to find out the aims and scope. Quickly, all you need to do is click on the drop down menu. You will be able to see what this journal publishes in and find out whether your research is going to be valuable or will fit into this journal or not. Also, this has the editorial team. I would like to tell you this information very quickly. One of the main ways of publishing your article is sending your questions to the right person. Now, the content editor will be able to tell you, what is the publication timeline, what is the time of review, where has your article reached in the manuscript central. So send your queries to the right people in order to get the response on time, and the right people to get back to you. The publisher who is assigned from Emerald will be able to tell you, help you, where this journal has been abstracted, where it is indexed, where it is, what are the rankings that it has, and also the scopes and objective of the journal that I just showed you. Even a publisher will be able to help you with that. When you write to an editor in chief, and if you wish to propose an article, please only share an abstract. They are extremely busy. They are just helping out of their way to run a journal, and please just write to them with the abstract asking whether it is suitable or not, and they will quickly get back to you on that as well. So like I said, you have the details of, you can see there is an editor in chief here. You can see that there is a publisher assigned. This is the publisher. You can see that there is a content editor, and I just told you the sort of questions that you can pose to these people in order to find out what this information has. Author guidelines, I will just I'm maximizing this a little bit because I know that I've had before people saying that they're not able to see it. I will quickly show you that the author guidelines gives you information about the manuscript requirements. A lot of people ask, how do I submit it? Where do I submit it? What format? What is the article word count? All of this information on each journal page is made available for everybody to have a very, very seamless journey through how they wish to publish, so that there are no issues and there are no gaps between what is required to be done. So like I said, call for papers are mentioned here. You can get the indexing, and when your journal article is ready, please simply click on one of these buttons. It says submit your paper. This will take you to the manuscript central. All you need to do is log in and submit your paper. Here, I would also like to clarify, Emerald does not charge for publishing within Emerald. We do not charge for any kind of publication. If someone is taking is charging you, it is wrong. Until and unless it is an open access journal where you need to pay an article processing fee. Apart from that, we go through the normal peer review process. Please submit your article. It will go through the peer review process, and if selected, it will get published. But no money, nothing is involved when it comes to publishing with Emerald, with us. And just very quickly, this is the last thing that I want to show you. Sorry, the page got closed. You can go through the services page. As an author, here are a lot of author how to guides. If you are a librarian, you can go through resources here. We have topics that we have specifically selected that are very, very close to the UN SDG goals. If you wish to find out more about them, this is all here, all for you to help with. If I quickly just click on author how to guides, these are guides that are made freely available for people to read through. If you want to read about how to structure your article, how to write a literature review, just simplify your writing, a lot of free information is available here to help our authors, just help them with the publication process. If you wish to find out more information about how to publish in a journal, publish in a book series, write a teaching case for us, publish open access, all of this information is also available here. So two sites, emerald.com/insight for all the things that you have access to. The service side of it is emeraldgrouppublishing.com. Here I come to an end. Thank you so much, everyone, for giving me your time today. I hope this was fruitful, and I apologize for the interruption at the beginning.
Thank you, Disha, for sharing detailed insights on Emerald Publishing and discussing the resource access for AKTU. I hope all these sessions have been valuable for the attendees and users watching our YouTube live stream. Thank you everyone for attending the training session. We will catch up tomorrow at 11 a.m. The first session will be conducted by Myloft, followed by McGraw-Hill, ASCE, and Elsevier respectively. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.